6 parents walked into court thinking they had it all figured out. They brought big claims, big arguments, and big egos. But Judge Vonda B had already read the record, and she wasn't impressed.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, good morning. I come here today to try to get his child support raised.
Okay.
We have one child, and I believe that he has some income that he's actually not reporting. We kind of try to make it work.
All right, guys, this one's gonna hit hard. We're diving into a heated child support dispute where Miss Smith claims her ex isn't reporting all his income. But things get wild fast. There's talk of secret earnings, pornographic films, and conflicting claims about money. Stay with me, because the court isn't just deciding numbers. They're navigating trust, honesty, and family tension. What would you do if you were in her shoes, facing this mess?
Not too long ago, and when I was at his house, I found a bunch of pornographic movies.
What do you mean make it work?
We've been separated for a long time. Our son's 11.
Okay.
But we kind of got back together, and he has a bunch of like pornographic movies in his house.
I'm afraid you're gonna stab yourself in the eye with that thing.
Sorry.
I just don't want you to do that.
He's the main character on the movies with all these different women. And he is saying that he's, that I can't be mad at him, it's not cheating, he's making porn. And some of them are in our bed. And I said, well, it doesn't work like that. You can't, just because you're filming doesn't mean it's not cheating.
Here's where it gets tricky. Miss Smith alleges her ex is earning nearly $100,000, partly from adult films, while she's barely getting $600 a month in support. The court has to separate claims from facts, and without solid proof, allegations aren't enough. It's a reminder that in family court, documentation rules the day. How do you even prove income from unconventional sources like this?
And I said, you have to be getting paid for it to actually be a porn star. And he said he was getting paid for them, and there's tons of them. So I feel like...
So you believe he's getting paid from that?
Mm-hmm. And plus, his business, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's almost close to 100,000, give or take, like maybe 10 to 15.
Okay.
So I feel like I get a measly...
Now, we hit a shocking moment. She says there are thousands of DVDs featuring him, even in their shared bed. She's convinced he's getting paid. But the judge stresses, unless there's a paper trail or actual proof, these claims can't drive a child support decision. The tension is palpable. Imagine the frustration of knowing there might be hidden income, but not having the receipts to back it up.
$600 a month from him. I feel like
so
something's
that's how
not
much
right.
His child support is
currently
set at right now?
Yes.
Okay.
We went through mediation at the child support office.
Yeah.
So, but that was, you know, he's...
How long ago was that?
He's 11, and I guess 10 years ago.
Oh yeah,
he was little.
That has been a while. You've been way overdue for a modification for a number of reasons. So about this income, is what she's saying true? Does it include that?
The judge draws a firm line. She won't subpoena anything about the adult films herself, but she allows Miss Smith to bring evidence if it exists. This is classic judicial balance, protecting privacy, yet giving a path to justice. It's a lesson. In court, claims alone won't move the needle. You need proof. Would you have the patience to track down thousands of DVDs just for child support?
Well, it's payment in one way or another.
Is a yes or no?
No, ma'am, I'm not getting paid technically.
So that means you're lying and
So
you're
you're
cheating
doing it
on
for,
me.
you know what, never mind, that's not my business. I'm sorry, that's not my business. So your business, where you do make the money, she's talking about the $100,000. Do you make $100,000?
No, ma'am, I have 85 to 90,000 on the high end on a good year.
All right, what is it that you do?
I'm a mechanic.
Mechanic, okay. All right, so you said...
The ex confirms his income $85,000 to $90,000 a year as a mechanic, not the $100,000 claimed. This is where reality meets perception. The court can only base child support on confirmed numbers. Emotional frustration spikes here because expectations and facts rarely align. Have you ever had a situation where someone's claims seem bigger than the truth? That tension is exactly what's unfolding.
90 on the high end.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Your Honor, Is there any way that we could like subpoena his financial records for the porn thing?
Well, you can. I'm not going to do a subpoena on anything like that. I don't want to see it. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, if it exists, you can do that, you know, but subpoenas aren't free. So I hope you know exactly what it is that you're looking for.
Smith admits she's a stay-at-home mom, living with family, and hasn't sought employment. The judge subtly questions her choices, highlighting a clash of lifestyles. The court isn't condemning her, it's clarifying responsibility. This is a delicate moment. Income, child support, and personal accountability intersect. What would you do if you had the option to work, but chose not to while claiming support?
I can't really go off of that. I can only go off of what he told me. And he said $90,000 on the high end. I think you're in pretty good shape. What do you do for a living?
I don't work. I take care of her.
So you're a stay-at-home mom?
Mm-hmm.
And she's 11?
He is.
He is
yeah.
11?
Uh-huh.
He goes to school?
He does.
So what do you do during the day?
No.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well,
Here, the judge breaks down the math: gross income, net income, and health insurance coverage. It's a clear, calculated view of child support obligations. Even minor details, like who pays for insurance, can shift the numbers. The takeaway: family law is about more than feelings. It's about numbers, documentation, and fairness. Did this calculation match what you expected from the scenario?
well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
Okay.
But, I mean...
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
So it's no but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free, my food is free. I mean, my mom's the homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
You know, I'm not gonna go there with you today because you can, obviously you're able to work.
I'm able, but I don't want to.
And you should work, but...
Tension rises as the judge reminds Miss Smith she can work to increase support, but the court can only base decisions on the ex's confirmed income. It's an emotional tug of war, personal choices versus legal obligations. You can almost feel the frustration in the room. Would you feel motivated or judged if the court said the same to you?
Again, that has nothing to do with me today. What we're going to do is talk about the modification of these numbers, all right? So your income has increased. It's increased about almost $400. So based on you saying that you receive about $90,000 on the high end, it brings your gross to about $7,500.
He tries to argue, asking hypotheticals and even mentioning personal devices, completely unrelated to support. The judge shuts it down decisively. This is a moment that highlights courtroom focus. Judges won't entertain distractions. The lesson? Stick to the facts, or risk losing credibility. Have you ever had your argument completely dismissed for being off topic?
Which your net is $5,465.22. That would bring, well, health insurance. Who covers health insurance?
I do.
And how much is that?
It's $110 a month.
Okay, $110. So what I'm going to do is give you credit, actually, health insurance coverage for the child. So that would slightly bring your child support down. And monthly, yes, slightly. It's still expensive. $1,093 a month is what he would pay in child support.
That's it?
That's it. Well, it would be more if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
Your Honor.
Ma'am, no.
You don't understand.
No, you don't understand.
Beyond the numbers, there's raw emotion, betrayal, disappointment, and frustration with intimacy and trust issues. Court isn't just about dollars. It's about personal histories and hurt feelings surfacing under legal scrutiny. Can you imagine being asked to prove your worth and expose private pain in public?
I'm basing his child support increase off of what it is that he makes. Nothing
he
more.
Makes more than that.
Until you bring me something in here to show me that. That's what I'm going to base it off of. And again, you can work.
Can I say something?
No, ma'am. Only thing I need you to say is, Miss Vonda B, I'm going to go find me a job. That's all I want to hear. If it's anything else other than that, pertaining to what I just said, do you have any questions?
The judge offers a subtle reality check. Despite lifestyle choices, child support is calculated from confirmed income. This is a turning point. The law is impartial, but it doesn't ignore lifestyle dynamics. Viewers, think about how personal decisions intersect with legal obligations. Do you agree with the judge's approach, or is it too blunt?
I will go look for a job, but please,
Great.
Please hear me out on one thing.
What is it? Make it quick.
I promise you I'll make it quick. Let's say that I have a battery-operated vibrator.
You know what?
Wait,
We're done
yeah.
right there. We're done. Is there anything further
You're
for
about
you,
to
sir?
climax.
Well,
The
ma'am-
batteries go out.
Okay, thanks.
That's him.
Okay, great. Let me tell you what we're going to do. You all are done, and if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. Thank you.
So here's how it shakes out. The court will adjust child support based on verified income, not allegations, while leaving room for future modifications if proof emerges. The emotional layers, the betrayal, lifestyle debates, and family dynamics remain clear. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this. Trust me, there's always more behind the numbers.
Mr. Paul,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Good to see you back.
Good to see you.
Okay, all right. And the last time you were here, we were here for your daughter. You had both her children. Okay, who is this?
This is my youngest daughter, Kayla, and we have her kids now. So we're trying to somehow get some more income because she's not giving us.
All right, guys, buckle up. This one's gonna hit hard. Today, we're in court with Mr. and Mrs. Paul, grandparents suddenly thrust into raising their daughter's children. Kayla, the mother, has left a newborn with them, and now tensions are exploding. From missing responsibilities to shocking admissions, this case dives into family drama, financial battles, and a baby caught in the middle. Could you handle this kind of chaos if it was your family?
Sounds like y'all need therapy court instead of support court.
Jealous of her.
That's what she said.
Is that why you went missing for a year and a half?
Missing?
I was taking care of business.
At 16?
Yes.
What kind of business at 16?
You know what? Let's
Anyway.
finish this business.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
With the
They all
child.
up in my business.
Well, you started it, but I'm going to continue it from here, okay? All right.
I believe
Mr.
she
and
don't
Mrs.
have
Paul.
any business since we have her child
Okay.
living with us.
How old is this child?
What is he, 6 months now?
6 months, yeah.
Oh, it's a newborn.
Yeah,
Yes.
You left your newborn baby with your parents?
every day.
Well, I mean, people make mistakes, and
So
I'm trying to.
he's a mistake?
Wow.
You knew what?
If I could take it back, I would, honestly. But
If you could take what back?
Really?
everything that's happened over the last year and a half.
The tension ramps up fast. Kayla admits she was taking care of business at just 16, but what does that even mean? The judge presses. Her baby is not a mistake, yet Kayla casually calls him one. You can see the shock in the courtroom. This is more than a legal case. It's an emotional showdown about accountability, consequences, and the parents left holding the responsibility.
We're going to move forward with what's going on today.
Okay.
The reality is that you have a 6-month-old baby boy who you passed off to your parents. Okay? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. They're here today because they want you to pay child support for your son.
Okay. In my defense, set up the baby shower and all of that. I never
What does
signed up
that
for any
mean?
of that. And
What?
at the baby shower, they let me
What?
know that if it was anything that I need, they would be there.
Right.
And I need
They-
them right now.
wait a
and
minute.
So they should be here.
Hold on.
Excuse
Let's
us?
rewind. Mrs. Paul, give me 1 minute, okay? Give me 1 minute. Let's rewind something. They threw you a baby shower.
Here's the crux. Mr. and Mrs. Paul are asking for child support. They've taken in this 6-month-old baby because their daughter wasn't providing care. The courtroom flips between empathy and outrage. The judge carefully explains they're grandparents, not parents. But legally, Kayla is responsible for supporting her child. How would you feel if you raised a grandchild and got nothing in return?
Hello?
I do, but at the same time,
But-
y'all doing it for Christy. Why can't you do it for me?
Well, and you think that's right?
That had nothing to do with that.
I mean, it's only fair.
So because
Life is
they
not
have
fair.
your sister's children, they should take in a new baby?
I only had 2 of my own kids.
Well, you gonna do
Now I
whatever you
have
want to
3.
do?
I honestly think that it's only fair.
How? Make sense of that.
Fair?
Mrs. Paul. Mrs. Paul.
I'm actually trying.
Hold on one second. You are asking some great questions, but they should come from me, okay?
I'm sorry, man.
Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Just give me a minute. I understand the frustration. You all are grandparents. I remember correctly, Mr. Paul retired.
Yes, ma'am.
Things get heated. Kayla tries to justify her inaction by pointing at her sister's kids. The judge isn't buying it. She's being called out for deflecting responsibility. This moment shows the messy intersection of family loyalty, jealousy, and legal obligations. Everyone in the courtroom is forced to confront the harsh truth. Raising a child isn't optional, even if emotions get in the way.
Crazy.
Whether they act like they have money or broke, the point is that they have raised you and your sister. They should not be raising you and your sister's children.
Yes, ma'am, I hear that, but I'm actually trying. I graduated high school.
Congratulations.
I'm in residency school.
Congratulations.
And Christy, on the other hand,
Talking about her.
Excuse me, we're not talking about
Okay.
Christy. We're here to talk about you. Let's not put any blame or anything on her. First of all, she's not here to defend herself.
Right.
Secondly, we're talking about a newborn baby here that belongs to you. So,
Yes, ma'am.
congratulations for graduating high school, being in school,
A year later.
but you're a parent now.
I'm there.
And that's where I come in to make sure that you financially take care of this child.
Thank you.
Especially since the child doesn't live with you.
Exactly.
And hasn't lived.
Graduation and accomplishments mean nothing in the eyes of the law when it comes to parenthood. The judge reminds Kayla, being a parent means providing financially, emotionally, and physically. The courtroom energy shifts. Kayla wants to be recognized for her achievements, but the baby's needs are non-negotiable. This is a tough lesson in accountability, and viewers can feel the emotional weight here.
She only kept him for a week.
A week, Your Honor.
Miss Paul, is that true?
Well, I have to get back to school.
So the answer is yes.
I'm out here trying to save lives. I mean, yes, but
But you're not trying to save your own baby's life?
Exactly.
What make that make sense?
when I have the time, I see him.
When? When's
Yeah,
the last
when?
time you came and seen
I was
him?
just there last week.
After
For
what, a
5
month?
minutes?
Besides the point. I will make time.
How is
if
that
I
beside
need
the
to.
point?
This is their first time bringing up the time situation to me. So when it becomes a problem and they let me know, then I will make time.
Okay.
It's-
But it's your baby. This is a baby. A 6-month-old needs a lot more time. Feeding,
And I don't have that.
diaper
That's why
change.
I gave him. Well,
Gave?
I'm
Well, you didn't give him. You
Gave?
left.
Well, that's why he's with you all, because you all have time.
We don't have
You're
time.
retired. You have nothing but time.
We want to travel.
And live.
Well, take him with y'all.
Miss
He's
Paul,
6
Miss Paul,
months
Miss Paul,
old.
Miss Paul.
Kayla argues she's busy saving lives elsewhere, yet she barely spends time with her own baby. The judge points out the obvious. The child needs attention now, not a highlight reel of accomplishments. This is where moral responsibility meets legal responsibility. Parents and viewers alike are forced to ask themselves, what truly counts when raising a child?
Every single day. So you're not doing anything that's special. But since you're choosing this route, then your parents have to do what they have to do and make sure that you're at least financially supporting these children. Now, how much is it that you're making?
I make about $48,000
What?
a year. Here they go.
They didn't even know you were making this kind of money?
I mean,
Answer the
not the
question.
one signing my
It's a
check.
yes or a no.
No,
You didn't tell your parents you're making this kind of money.
I didn't feel like I had to,
Why would you feel like that?
because it's my name that's on the check and not theirs.
You know what?
goodness.
Let me move over to your parents for
Okay.
1 second.
This little selfish little girl of ours. Oh my Lord.
What is this about?
Money becomes the battlefield. Kayla has been making $48,000, but didn't disclose it to her parents. The judge calls her out. Legally, you can't ignore financial responsibility. Emotionally, the grandparents are furious. It's a classic example of entitlement versus obligation, showing how a family can fracture when honesty and communication break down.
What type of relationship do you all have?
Well, we thought it was pretty good, but evidently it's worse off than I thought. I mean, we raised her to be a better person, but evidently she went off track somehow. But
Probably that year
probably,
and a half.
yeah.
Okay.
She went astray for a year and a half
But
when
y'all-
she was 16.
What I want to know is who's the father? I mean, what is the father doing? I mean,
You know, that is a good question,
I
Mr.
mean-
Paul. Where is this child's father?
Do you even know who
Probably
he
in
is?
Hawaii with his wife or something.
What?
Oh,
I mean,
Why?
he's married.
I said it was a mistake. I said it was a mistake.
oh,
Okay. Now
Call
it's
him
making
a
sense
mistake.
now.
Call what you did was a mistake, but the
Exactly.
baby is not a mistake.
Exactly.
Okay.
The only
Well, the mistake
boy
led
in the
to
family.
baby, so kind of all sound like a mistake.
The father's role, or absence, is revealed. Kayla's evasive answers show a pattern: deflection and excuses. Meanwhile, the judge emphasizes that the baby is not a mistake. This moment makes viewers realize the law protects the child's interests, not the parent's excuses. How do you think you'd respond if faced with a similar responsibility?
Mistake to me.
Okay,
But-
well, you know what? I'm not going to mistake these child support numbers once I give them to you, okay? Now, you said you make about $48,000 a year, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that brings your gross to $4,000, making your net $3,356.08. Do you have any other children?
No.
Okay. Mr. Paul, what was that?
Trust me, I don't, and I
I
don't
don't
plan
know.
on it.
She may have some more that we don't know about. So
Okay. Well, hopefully, if that's the case, you all do not have to take those kids in either.
thank you, Your Honor.
Miss Paul, I mean, this is ridiculous. You left that baby with your parents, do not provide any financial support, and then have the audacity not even to tell your parents how much money you're making.
Legal clarity hits as the judge breaks down Kayla's income and obligations. Net income, health insurance, child support, it's all laid bare. The numbers are cold but necessary. This is where the courtroom transforms from emotional arguments to enforceable solutions. Watching the law take over, you can feel the shift from chaos to accountability.
All right, so we're also going to make you reimburse health insurance of $250.
Excuse me?
That oh, did you not hear me? You want me to say it a little louder? It's $250 for a health insurance reimbursement. Okay? Plus your child support obligation of $671.
Yes.
That brings monthly child support to $921.
If I gotta pay that, I'm not coming around. Like,
And you know
You're
what?
either gonna get
And you know
child
what?
support or time.
I missed something. I missed something because your parents asked for back pay.
Hello.
back pay.
They asked for back pay since the baby has $5,526, and I'm going to have you reimburse that at $100 a month.
Thank
so
you.
that $921 plus an additional $100 comes out to $1,021 that you're going to be paying your parents every month.
Verdict time. Kayla must reimburse health insurance and pay $1,021 per month to her parents. This isn't just numbers, it's recognition of the grandparents' sacrifice. The courtroom sees justice in action, and viewers are left grappling with the consequences of neglect. Would you have paid this willingly or fought it like Kayla?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're
even
welcome.
though I was coming to visit him and stuff, like,
Even
Visit.
though you were coming to
Yes.
visit, you just said something key. You said visit. You're the parent. They should be visiting,
Hello.
not the other way around. They've raised you and your sister. It's not their responsibility to raise your child. So since they have chosen to take on that responsibility, you're going to be responsible for the financial side. Is there anything further?
no, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything further, Mr. and Mrs. Harrell? I mean, I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Paul. I called you by your first name,
Yes,
Mr.
yes,
Paul.
that's okay. That's okay. Anything else, baby?
Well, let's take what we can get because anything else?
Okay. No, I think
Want
that's
my
it.
money.
Okay. Excuse me, ma'am?
Yes, I'm sorry, excuse me, when you get done.
Yes, ma'am. Was there...
Judge clarifies visitation. It's the child's right to be seen, not the parent's privilege. Legally, Kayla can't force herself into parenting, but she must provide financial support. Emotionally, this is a gut punch. Her freedom contrasts sharply with her duties. It's a reminder that consequences catch up and accountability is inescapable in the eyes of the court.
Something else you needed to
No,
let me know?
ma'am.
Okay. I heard you mumble a little bit. I didn't know if you had something else to say.
I had something in my throat.
Oh, okay.
I bet you did.
Mrs. Paul. Mr. Paul, that's inappropriate.
Oh,
Mrs.
I'm sorry.
Paul.
I'm sorry.
just need to make sure we need to set up visitation schedule, because she does need to take care of them.
Yes, she does.
When we travel.
Well, here's the deal. Legally, you can't force her to do that, okay? The only thing you all can do is, you know, make sure you maintain your custody, right? And she can see the baby, but that's gonna depend on what she wants. If she doesn't want to visit the child, I can't make her do that, but I can make her pay.
Well, we'll rather take something instead of nothing.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
And there you have it. Mr. and Mrs. Paul step up while Kayla faces the reality of her choices, financially, emotionally, and legally. This case is a powerful reminder. Being a parent is non-negotiable, and love without responsibility can't sustain a child. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this.
What's going on?
Okay, Your Honor. I'm want to sue her for child support because, you know, my kids are always with me, and she's always at work. You know, she's always working for the hospital. Yeah, we said back then that we could do this together as one. I wouldn't so much as far as.
All right, guys, this one's gonna hit hard. We're diving into a messy child support battle where emotions, responsibility, and accountability collide. On one side, a dad who's literally changed his life, working overnight to care for his kids. On the other, a mom who's largely absent and questioning her obligations. Stay tuned, because what happens in the next few minutes is going to get intense.
Swapping complete schedules. I started doing overnight shift now, just so I can be there for my kids and everything. And she was supposed to be working for mornings, which she was, but she volunteered for more hours. And even when she's not at work, she's just never home. I don't know where she is. She doesn't call us. She doesn't call our kids. My kids are always wondering where she's at. And, you know, I myself, sure, she can do what she wants as long as she lets me know where she is for her own safety. But my kids always wonder where she's at. They always, for days at a time, she's never home. And we broke it off several weeks. And only with my income alone, I can't really just do it with just me and my kids, especially that one has autism. I've always got to take her to the doctor.
Here, the dad breaks down how he's rearranged his life completely to support his children, even swapping to overnight shifts. He's stepping up while still handling the demands of raising a child with autism. You start to see the stark contrast in responsibility. He's present, committed, and constantly worried about the kid's safety. Makes you wonder, how much should a parent sacrifice before it's enough?
And whatnot. And for these past 3 weeks, I have not seen or heard from her, even as so much as trying to help out with the kids or anything like that. So I can't get it. I'm surprised she's even here at court today.
Okay, when you say kids, how many?
I have 2.
2, all right.
You mean we? Like you?
No, I have 2.
Ma'am, I'm addressing him. So he answered appropriately, and you'll have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so you said you changed your job to now you work overnight?
Yes.
What is it that you do?
I drive an 18-wheeler. I drive locally. I deliver hospital supplies.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's how you all met.
Beforehand, but we had the same interest in the medical field.
Okay. All right. And how long has it been since you all stopped living together?
The court hears about the mom's ongoing absence. Weeks go by without her even checking in, leaving the kids and the dad to handle everything. This part is critical because the court is starting to see who the primary caregiver really is. It's not just about presence, it's about responsibility, reliability, and accountability. Would you trust a parent who disappears for weeks at a time?
Never been wanting to come home really, and honestly, I've caught her having some painkillers that I would only assume she's taken from the hospital she works at. She's either on painkillers or sometimes I'll find needles around and whatnot. So I know she works at a hospital, so she's got to get the drugs from there.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know?
I just hate that it's really around the kids. The kids find it before I do most of the time.
Oh my.
Yes.
Here's where it takes a darker turn. The dad mentions seeing her with painkillers and even needles, potentially around the kids. The emotional stakes spike. This isn't just a custody fight anymore, it's about safety. The judge now has to weigh not just absence but risk, making this a pivotal moment in the case. What would you do if your child was exposed to this?
feed them or sometimes, and
You feed them? You'd agree with me that that's your responsibility, right?
She brings them fast food and leaves
okay,
again.
but it's food though.
But you don't sit there and spend quality time with your kids. You say,
But-
here's food.
I mean, the tablet works just fine. They can just eat and watch the tablet. Like, why is that a problem?
Because
So you want to raise a child off of a tablet? You think that's
I mean, they
okay?
have educational stuff. I don't see what's wrong with it. Like, I need to go to sleep at some point in time.
me personally, myself, I sit there with my kids and I open a book with them and I help them with their homework. I feed them. I'm not much of a good cook, but I do what I can to put food on the table and spend time with them.
This is raw. Mom tries to justify minimal involvement while the dad explains his hands-on approach. The judge points out a simple truth. Kids aren't just fed. They need time, attention, and guidance. This clash highlights the difference between fulfilling obligations and truly parenting. It's a lesson in responsibility. And yes, it's uncomfortable to watch.
It doesn't matter if I lose sleep over it. I mean, that's why I went to overnight, because I want to spend time with my kids. I went to
changed
overnight.
his shift to
As he
spend more
should,
time
he's
with
a
the
dad.
kids. As
but-
you should, you're a mom. The audacity.
I mean, but I have a more important job.
I mean, how many times are you gonna say that? I mean, you have the audacity to say that he's a dad and he should do these things, but you're the mom and not doing these things. He changed his shift, why can't you?
Because it's inconvenient to me.
I've actually heard a couple times to where she says, I gave birth to him, it's your job to take care of him.
You believe? Interesting. Wow. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You are going to financially support these children, and I'm going to make sure of it today. And you may want to look into trying to do a shift change yourself so you can spend some time with the kids. I mean, obviously, I can't court order you or force you to spend time with them, but you should want to spend time with the kids. And I mean, considering that one of them has autism.
Here, the judge calls out the mom for trying to dodge responsibility while criticizing the dad for stepping up. She reminds her, being a parent isn't optional. This moment is a turning point. Legal clarity meets moral clarity. It's almost shocking how blunt the courtroom gets, but sometimes bluntness is what the kids need most.
Right, yeah, no. I'm not about to do this game with you. Since you left a month and a week ago, have you given him any money for the children? I don't need an explanation either. It's a yes or no.
No.
Okay, thank you. All right.
She's actually asked for money instead of giving.
And then you have the nerve to ask for money and the kids are with him?
He has an obligation to give me support.
You know what? I'm not about to play with you. You came here to waste my time because you have the same obligation to your kids. He should not be paying you anything if the kids, majority of the time, if they're living with him, if he is the primary parent, he is tasked with the daily duties of caring for these kids. He shouldn't pay you anything, ma'am. And it is ridiculous that you believe that he should.
Mom tries to ask for child support instead of providing it. The judge immediately shuts that down. Legally, the primary caregiver, the one physically raising the children, receives support, not the one who's mostly absent. It's a harsh but important reminder. The law rewards responsibility, not excuses. How would you react if roles were reversed?
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. This is what we're going to do. How much money you make a year?
$60,000.
Okay, $60,000. All right, health insurance.
That's about I just have the individual. He has a family one under his plan. So I just
Yes.
pay $80 every 2 weeks.
Okay, health insurance. Is it private health insurance? It's on Medicaid? What are we
It's
doing?
Medicaid.
Medicaid?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to have to pay that back to Medicaid, just FYI, unless you want to put them on private health insurance, which I don't see why you would have a problem with it. You're a nurse. You have access to private health insurance, right?
Yes.
So why did you just get an individual plan when you have a family? That was a question.
Because
Now we enter the numbers game. The judge calculates child support, factoring in income, health insurance, and Medicaid reimbursement. This breakdown shows that child support isn't arbitrary. It's structured to meet the kids' actual needs. and it underscores the seriousness. Neglecting your role carries both emotional and financial consequences.
It's his job to take care of them, and I shouldn't have to spend
You know what?
money.
Don't say that again about what his responsibilities are and what his job is, because you're a mom, period.
I mean, but I didn't sign up for it. Like,
countless times I've told her, yes, it is my job to take care of our children.
And you're
as a
doing
dad. And I'm doing well beyond.
She's not disputing that you're doing that, but you're not doing your part.
I feel like I'm always not doing enough for my kids.
I mean, but
and
you
only
also
because I don't
forced
have
me
my
to have
other
the
half.
kids. Like, I don't know why you're doing that.
Because
you don't want to have your kids?
I mean, like, when I was pregnant, I told him I didn't want them because I wanted to go party. And, like, he was just like, no, we got this. And, like, how is it my fault? He wanted them. I didn't want them.
But you kept them.
No, we've talked about having kids and we've wanted kids.
I know, but
once
like
she
when
got
we were
pregnant,
older,
once she got
not right
pregnant and
now.
she knew she couldn't do what she needed anymore, or really what she wanted anymore, then it was just, oh, this baby's really an inconvenience.
Watch how the mom balks at the payment. She questions what she'll be left with. The judge delivers a reality check. Responsibility doesn't come with negotiation. If you have kids, you provide for them. This is a legal and moral lesson wrapped into one. Children come first, parents' preferences second.
To our lives.
I mean, but you know
This
what I
child
like to
support
party.
payment is about to be an inconvenience to you as well, because you're going to pay child support. Whether you wanted them or not is beside the point. You had them, they are here, they are your responsibility just as much as they are his responsibility. So, $60,000 a year. I have your gross set at $5,000. Your net is $4,101.87. Medicaid reimbursement based on 9% of your gross is $450. Do you think you can get health insurance through your employer that's cheaper than that for the children?
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
You don't want to look into it?
Not really.
We work for the same company. Yes, she does.
Oh, okay. So this is what we'll do. You just go ahead and pay that, and you can roll your eyes all you want to. I can roll my eyes too. We're just going to have you reimburse Medicaid that full $450. So that brings your monthly child support obligation for 2 children to $1,025.
Here, the judge orders back pay for the period the mom abandoned her responsibilities. The amount is $1,475, and now she owes $25 monthly. This reinforces the principle that absence doesn't erase obligations. Courts can enforce accountability financially, not just morally. How would you handle this if you were the parent in default?
Plus the $450 reimbursement to Medicaid for $1,475. Now, it looks like Dad also requested for you to pay back pay for that month in a week that you left and haven't given the children anything. I'm going to grant his request. So you have arrearages in the amount of $1,475. That's to be paid at $25 a month. So your monthly child support obligation, including the back pay, is $1,500.
Finally, the dad's resolve is clear. He wants to ensure the kids get support, no matter what. Emotionally, this is the climax. The courtroom isn't just about money, it's about justice for the children. It's impossible not to feel for him while witnessing the mom's resistance. This is parenting under pressure, plain and simple.
You have any questions about anything I just said?
I mean, I just feel like it should be less. What am I going to be left with to party with? Like, what am I going to do?
I don't know, maybe pick up some extra shifts or work a part-time job.
Or take care of your kid.
You know, if she doesn't want to take care of her kids, I really don't care at this point. I just want to make sure he gets some financial assistance.
I mean, but he makes enough money.
And I mean, you make enough money too. So again, do you have any questions about anything I just said?
No.
Okay. You have any questions, sir?
No.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all.
The court sets the child support, holds the mom accountable, and reinforces the dad's primary role. Responsibility, safety, and financial support are non-negotiable. This case hits hard because it's about real kids, real consequences, and real accountability. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this.
I know when I said I'll see you soon, I didn't know it was going to be today.
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Flask, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, good morning, Your Honor. So
Good morning.
I'm here today because I need some more money from baby daddy, okay?
Okay.
He's been doing a lot of social media stuff.
All right, guys, buckle up. This one's gonna hit hard. We've got a mother in court fighting for her 13-year-old son's support, and it's about way more than just money. There's social media drama, new engagements, and a history of neglect bubbling up. You're about to see the clash between parental responsibility and personal freedom, and the court is right in the middle of it. Ever wondered how far someone would go for their kid? This is it.
Oh, you ain't even give him a chance?
No, he was doing stuff while I was pregnant with my baby. So yeah, I already knew in my mind, social security number, sign me up.
What kind of stuff was he doing?
Just with so many women, and it's just like, it was just too overwhelming. I was pregnant, I was having complications during my pregnancy, and he just out in the streets.
Okay.
Still out in the streets.
What kind of stuff is he posting on social media that makes you think he has more money?
Oh, he's living his best life, okay?
How good is he living?
Oh,
What he
he's
doing?
living good. He's going on trips after trips. He's flashing money, and he just recently
Here's where the tension starts heating up. The mom's explaining why she feels the dad isn't providing enough, pointing to his social media, flashy trips, and even a new ring. She's essentially saying, look at what he's doing, I need my son's fair share. But notice how personal this gets. She's mixing frustration with public shaming, which courts often frown upon. Would you air grievances like this in front of a judge?
Now, this is your fiance back here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. This is the lady that you all work together.
Yeah, yes.
You, her, and the other child's mom.
We work at the school.
Oh, okay. I got it now. I got it. Okay. Do you all get along?
I don't like none of them. Him, her, the other one, none of them.
I don't have an issue with anybody, Your Honor.
Okay. So
I'm happy.
Okay, congratulations. That's a nice ring.
So,
Will I have to have my bailiff escort you out or anything?
no.
Okay, so you're not going to be making any loud outbursts or doing anything like that?
No,
Okay,
I'm
and
cool.
you understand that's not going to be tolerated, right?
I'm cool. I'm
Okay. Okay, all right. So as long as everybody has an understanding, we're good.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I just need my money.
All right. So you need the money for your son, right?
Yes.
Okay. So is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
I just want him
While
to.
the judge is laying down the law, no outbursts allowed, no drama. The mom has to stay focused or risk removal from the courtroom. This is classic courtroom procedure. The judge controls the environment to keep things civil. You can feel the tension. She's desperate, emotional, and this is where the law intersects with raw human feelings. How would you react if told to sit quietly while arguing for your child?
Sorry.
And I need you to focus on me, and I need you to sit back there and just look pretty.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, thank you. Now, is there anything else that you wanted me to know before I move over to him?
Did you get the fact of him, me, I have to do everything.
When you say everything, what do you mean by that?
I have to work all these extra jobs, and at nighttime I have to go out and do jobs and stuff, and it's just, I'm tired. My son is older. He's gonna be going to high school pretty soon. He wants to be fresh. He wants the latest, clothes and things. He's gonna be in football and all the things.
This part really shows why courts care about clarity. The mom explains she's juggling multiple jobs and responsibilities, paying for her teen's extracurriculars, and covering daily expenses. The judge is listening for whether this counts as a substantial change in circumstances, which could justify increasing child support. It's a reminder that the law isn't just rules, it's weighing life realities.
Sit to my left, okay?
Yes.
All right? Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
why aren't you taking care of your 13-year-old son?
First of all, I do take care of my 13-year-old son. The other day, I just took the Wombat some Pampers over there for him.
You took what?
Some diapers.
He's 13. How involved are you in this child's life?
I will be more involved in the child's life if the Wombat wouldn't act like she do.
What does that mean?
I don't never see him.
You don't ever, well, obviously, that's clearly you just said you putting him in diapers.
I don't never.
Are you getting it mixed up with your other kids?
I don't never see him.
He moved away.
And I did move. I moved a couple minutes, about 45 minutes away.
You went to go be with the other kids. That's what you did. I got the.
Okay. And you act like $100 ain't enough. $100 was
$100?
That's $100 more than what you
That's
had.
my. That's his.
Shoes.
Before you get that $100, what you have? That's extra too, it ain't?
Excuse me. You need my help?
I do.
Oh, okay. So I need you to address me
Okay.
and not him.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Okay? So,
This
It-
is too much.
And on top
you
of that,
moved 45 minutes away from your son?
it's really in the middle.
Switching gears, the dad now speaks. He claims he's involved, but also points fingers, saying the mom complicates access. There's a lot of blame shifting here. Courts look at the facts. Who's really providing, how much time is spent with the child, and whether requests are reasonable. Notice the contradiction. He's paying $100 a month, but claims involvement. Would you call that fair parenting?
About
How much?
55, honey.
$5,500?
But you can't look, y'all going on social media just because you see, and trips. Right now, the way thing is, you can go to Miami for $79.
Okay, and you're proud of going to Miami for $79, spending $5,500 on an engagement ring, and you do not even know that your 13-year-old son is not in diapers.
Man.
I need you to help me make sense of that.
Help me too.
Everything would be cool if she keep her family out of business.
Okay, what does her family have to do with this?
My family helped
My
out.
mother always bashing me. She always bashing me. Tell her son that I'm for the streets. I'm not for the streets no more. I'm engaged.
Okay, he's engaged now. He's not for the streets
He is
anymore.
for the streets, Your Honor. When I tell you he's not gonna be with her for long.
How do you know?
I know him. I know him. He's
How
not
long were
gonna
you
be.
all together?
This is the moment that exposes contradictions. The dad spent $5,500 on an engagement ring and takes flashy trips, yet the 13-year-old son barely gets support. The judge is quietly cataloging these inconsistencies. In court, lifestyle versus responsibility can sway outcomes. Think about it. Would you side with a parent's flashy life or the child's tangible needs?
We was together like 6 months.
That put me on trial for right
But I
there.
left. I left because I realized that he was for the streets. How am I big and pregnant and he got so many ladies? Like, I
How
had
can I
to
be with
go.
somebody that got OnlyFans?
Oh, okay. You know what?
No, you didn't.
Is he telling the truth though, ma'am?
That's nobody's business. I said I
But
have
I'm for
to
the streets.
hustle. I have to do things to make money because he's not taking care of our son.
Right, but how can you sit there and say he's for the streets and you have a page? I don't think you can blast him when you.
It's not the streets,
doing
it's the
that.
internet.
Oh, okay, I got it. So because it's on the internet, it's different from him being out on in the streets.
I have to do what I have to do. My son needs things. I have to get money. I have to make money.
Mom doubles down emotionally. I have to hustle for my son because he's not taking care of him. This is where human desperation meets legal reasoning. She's asserting her right to financial support while justifying her own public persona. Courts must balance empathy with rules, and this is a textbook example. Would you see her as a hero, a hustler, or both?
Football and basketball, he's not in it right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know I looked up the prices and stuff and I know how much money I gotta get.
Okay, so how much is it going to cost for football?
The football is $200
Okay.
plus all the equipment and stuff, so it's probably gonna be like $500.
Okay.
For one, the team provides equipment, the shoes.
No, they do
Sir,
not.
sir, let me
You
ask
don't
you a
even know the
question.
team.
How much money is it that you make?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Excuse me? Does she work for you?
No, we all
Because it seems like I need to be talking to her because you cannot focus. She knows more about everything going on with this case than you do.
No, we just
Do you
work.
all need to switch places?
No, man.
She need to pay child support for you?
Nah, no, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I don't think you want to pay child support, do you?
She can.
Okay, well, I need you to sit back there and mind your business.
Now we get to the numbers: football, basketball, equipment, karate. The mom breaks down exactly how much it costs to provide for her child's activities. The dad is confronted with his earnings, $8,000 a month versus $100 support. Legally, this is key. If income increases materially, support may increase. It's a showdown between claimed lifestyle and child responsibility. Who's really prioritizing the kid?
Okay, but you are currently paying, and she has a right to ask for an increase if There has been a material and substantial change. And it sounds like it has. Because if you've only been paying $100 in 13 years, and you don't even visit with your son like you should, then you probably should be paying more in child support if it increases her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much is it that you make?
How we talking about weekly, yearly? Because I really get paid by month.
All right. How much you make a month?
I get about $8,000 a month.
$8,000 a month, and you don't give your son any money.
$100. That's not. I give
$100, and you think $100? You think $100 is sufficient?
It was at the time. I made it.
How much money were you making at the time?
Judge steps in, calling out potential abuse of the system. She sees through attempts to inflate requests by piling on extracurriculars. This is where judicial authority shines. Courts ensure fairness, not favoritism. The warning is clear. Don't game the system to extract more money. Have you ever wondered where courts draw the line between genuine need and manipulation?
I was working drive-through at McDonald's at the time, so I wasn't making that much.
Okay, so I'll ask the question again. How much were you making at the time?
About time.
Okay, you didn't want to be here today, did you?
At all.
Okay.
Didn't have one of them.
Right, but I understand your frustration with them, but don't come in here and waste my time. I haven't done anything to you. You'd agree with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so $8,000 a month. You have 3 kids total, and you said $200 for football?
I said $500.
No, you said $200 for football.
And then I have to buy equipment, so I need $500.
Okay, so
here's the emotional peak. The judge dismisses the case, cutting off further debate. The mom's frustration is palpable. She wanted more, but the court found the request excessive. This is a harsh reminder. In family law, passion and strategy must coexist. Could you accept a ruling like this even if you felt wronged?
Is what you need or what you looked up?
Son needs $500.
$500. What about basketball?
Basketball probably about $300.
Okay. So that's $800, right?
Yes. I think I'm gonna put him in karate too.
She going too far, Nate.
You know what? You just came here to waste my time. So
I just want my son to be in everything. I just want him to be great.
It sounds like you want to tell me you want to put him in everything so you can get more money off of this man. And I'm sorry, I'm not here to play in your little petty game.
Sure,
and I'm not going to do that.
Courtroom drama aside, this highlights a core lesson. Children's needs are paramount, but claims must be reasonable. Courts weigh facts, numbers, and behavior over emotion alone. It's tough, it's human, and it's legally precise. What would you have done differently if you were standing here?
I'm not going to do that. So you know what I'm going to do? Since you came here to waste my time, I'm going to make sure I don't waste any more of yours. I'm denying your request and dismissing this case.
Really?
Really, I am.
Need this.
Well, I can't believe you came in here to play these games.
My son needs some money.
No, it sounds like you want the money, ma'am. Is there anything further?
You know what? I'm over it.
Okay.
I'm making my
money.
money.
I'm over it too. Did you need anything else, sir?
Oh no, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
In the end, the judge balanced fairness, legal rules, and parental responsibility. Mom's passion clashed with legal limits, Dad's lifestyle clashed with obligations, and the court drew the line. This case reminds us family law isn't just about money. It's about priorities, accountability, and real-world consequences. If this courtroom drama stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more cases like this.
Okay, Mr. Taylor,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, so Sam and I split up a while back, but 2 months ago she moved out and left me with our darling children. I have an 11 named Emma,
Okay.
and my 6-year-old boy is Braxton. And my 2 kids live with me. She's been out of the house for 2 months. I'm seeking 2 months of back child support and child support.
All right, guys, this one's gonna hit hard. We're stepping into a heated custody and child support case. Mr. Taylor is here fighting for 2 months of back child support after his partner moved out, leaving him with their kids, Emma and Braxton. Right away, you can feel the tension. Both parents are juggling schedules, emotions, and responsibilities. Stick around because the courtroom's about to get messy and the stakes couldn't be higher.
Okay. And why didn't you give him any money when you left? Obviously, if he's asking for 2 months worth of back pay.
So he's asking for money, but what he's not including is the fact that I'm a nurse. I work intense hours that are very irregular. So we decided it was best if the kids stay in his home since he has a more steady daily schedule.
Here's where it gets intense. Sam explains she's a nurse with irregular hours, which she claims justifies the kids staying with Taylor. She's providing emotional support and saving on daycare costs, but the court isn't buying excuses. Legal reality is clear. Whoever the children live with most of the time is considered the custodial parent, and the other parent has to pay support. The tension between intent and legal obligation is crystal here.
With my mother, when the kids have a day off of school or a weekend where I'm available, or any time that they need to be taken care of, they are with me or with my mother at that time. He is saving on daycare, any care like that, and I'm spending the emotional support time with them.
Did you really just say that? You're spending emotional support?
I don't understand what...
The judge now dives into the legal framework. It doesn't matter how helpful Sam thinks she's being. If Taylor has the kids most of the time, she owes him support. You can almost see the emotional clash. Both sides think they're being fair, but the law is inflexible. This moment shows the courtroom isn't a place for moral debates. It's about clear rules and obligations.
What's wrong with that?
You're not paying him any money.
I am not paying him. The children are with me approximately half the time. We don't have a formal agreement on that.
Approximately, but not half the time, right?
No.
Okay. So, you should be paying child support to him.
If we want to lay down the hours and really count it out, then we can. I work usually 4 days on, 3 days off, sometimes 3 days on, 2 days off.
Okay.
My schedule is very irregular.
Which means that the children are with him most of the time. So you should be paying child support.
To me and my mother's home a lot of the time.
Right. And I get it. However, the law is very straightforward. Whoever the child lives with, the children in this case, live with, majority of the time, they're going to be considered the custodial parent.
Now we see financials laid bare. Sam initially claims $80,000, but the documents show $125,000. Both parents are financially stable, yet the argument over splitting custody fairly keeps the tension alive. Notice the subtle dig at each other. Small comments reveal big frustrations. It's a reminder, even when everyone's doing okay financially, emotional stakes and parental pride fuel courtroom drama.
And the non-custodial parent has the obligation to pay child support. That's the way that it works. You said you're a nurse. How much money do you make?
Around $80,000 a year.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, I see your check stubs here. And how much do you make?
$125,000 a year.
Okay, do you all split? Excuse me.
He's doing fine.
You are too. You make $80,000 a year. You're not doing fine?
The judge points out something crucial. Shared custody doesn't cancel support obligations. Even if the kids rotate homes, leaving them with the other parent creates a duty. This is a key legal moment. Many viewers might assume shared custody means no money changes hands, but the court is strict. It's a reality check for parents trying to work things out on their own.
I am doing fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, so you both are doing well. So those little comments, they're unnecessary. $125,000 a year.
Yes,
do you
ma'am.
all share custody like she's saying?
Yeah, they're over there every now and then.
Well, when you say every now and then.
Well, they live with me.
Okay.
You know, they have insurance.
Well, that's my question.
Yeah.
They're not with you a full week and then they're with her a full week and you guys are rotating and everything like that. Then yeah, that really doesn't justify you not paying child support. And yes, you should have given him.
Here comes a ruling. Sam will pay child support starting today, plus 2 months of back pay. This isn't just numbers, it's accountability. The judge calculates her gross and net income meticulously and even includes health insurance reimbursements. Watch how legal precision overrides any personal reasoning. It's all about fairness and following the law.
Child support when you left. Okay? You had the obligation to do that. When you were no longer living with the children, you left them to live with him, you owe them child support. So you are going to be paying child support starting today, and you also are going to give him back 2 months worth of back pay. So based on the documents that you turned in, I have your gross at $80,000 broken down to $6,606.
The support numbers are laid out. $1,240 plus $208 for health insurance, with $50 monthly added for back pay. This detailed breakdown ensures there's no confusion and protects the kids' interests. It's a moment that highlights how courts blend emotional parenting disputes with cold, calculated financial justice.
Got tongue-tied. There's a lot of sixes. $6,666.67. That brings your net to $4,961.81. Make sure, and 2 children, correct?
Yes.
Who carries health insurance?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$208 a month.
$208, okay. So you're also going to be
The court also gives flexible repayment options. Sam can pay in full or stretch it out monthly. This shows judicial balance. While enforcing the law, the judge also considers real-world practicality. It's a small but important human touch amid legal strictness. How would you handle repayment if you were in her shoes?
reimbursing that to him every month, okay? And that coverage is for the children only, right?
Right.
Yeah, you are going to reimburse that to him, okay? So your short amount is $1,240.45 plus the $208 for the health insurance, $1,448.45.
Notice the subtle tension in tone. Sam seems resigned but also frustrated. The court has made its decision, but emotions linger. This is a classic example of how legal outcomes can resolve disputes formally but not erase emotional strain. These micro moments of body language and word choice give the courtroom drama its cinematic edge.
And then your back pay, you're just going to pay that out monthly, adding in, I'd say, about $50 a month added into that as well. Do you understand that?
Okay, is there a set time that I guess until the back pay is completed?
Yes, when
at
the
whatever
back
rate works.
Right. When the back pay is completed, that $50 will drop off.
Okay.
You know, you can pay the full amount. I mean, if you want to, it's about $2,000.
The judge checks for any remaining issues. The case is wrapping up, but the emotional beats have been intense, from parental pride to financial responsibility. Even in brief moments like this, viewers can sense
$2,480. You can pay it in one lump sum if you want to. Pay it out over like $50. $50 really doesn't cover a lot of the interest, but I mean, that's the lowest that it can go.
I'm not asking for the monthly amount to be.
This is the calm after the storm. The ruling is clear, obligations are set, and both parents now know where they stand. You can almost hear the weight lifting off the children's shoulders. They'll have stability moving forward. But the questions linger. Did the parents learn from this? Will shared custody remain a peaceful collaboration?
Lower, I understand that.
Okay.
We can take care of it however you decree.
Okay. So do you all have any other issues or anything needing addressing today?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
In the end, this case highlights the balance courts must strike between legal duty and parental emotion. Child support, back pay, and insurance reimbursements were ordered, but the emotional journey, pride, frustration, and concern for the children drives the drama. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court?
I did.
What's going on?
Well, she left when our son was 11 months old. He's 10
11
now.
months?
11 months, yes. And she chose to pursue her career.
Wait a minute, I got hung up. You said 11 months
11
and he's
months.
10 years
And
old
he's
now?
10 years old now. She chose her career over being a parent, although she wanted to be a parent, and left me with the child. It's been hard. I do what I can do. Take care of our son. She's still chasing her dreams.
All right, guys, this one's gonna hit hard. A father has been raising his 10-year-old son alone while the mother pursued her career. Tensions are boiling over because she hasn't contributed financially despite making a solid income. Today, we'll see how the court navigates parental responsibility, money, and the heartbreak of a child caught in the middle. Stick around, it's about to get emotional.
nothing wrong with that, but she did decide to have a child, and I just want to know what happened, some kind of financial compensation if she's chasing her dreams and making all the money she wants to make. Maybe she can just throw some money our way, and that'll be fine.
That would be fine, and I agree with that, ma'am. Is there a reason that you have not paid this child support? He's been having your son for 10 years.
He said throw some money their way. What that mean? Throw some money their way?
Would you clarify for her
Well,
what you
if she
mean by that,
doesn't want
sir?
to be in his life and be around and be a mother, and I have to be the father and the mother, then maybe I should be compensated for being the father and the mother.
You mean by her paying child support?
Exactly.
That's all he looks for is money.
Well, he would
Okay,
like to play baseball.
it takes more than air to raise a child, ma'am. You have to pay something. What else do you want him to receive to be able to raise this child? I'm listening.
And our child has dreams.
Here's where the tension really sparks. The father is asking for support, trying to balance his own life while raising their child. The mother's absence isn't just emotional, it's financial. The judge starts digging into why she hasn't contributed, and you can already feel the courtroom energy shift. What would you do if you were responsible for a child alone for a decade?
He needs to get a job and stop trying to depend on me.
What you need to do is listen to what I'm saying and answer my question, and not worry about what he has going on. Everything is about you right now.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is. We'll get to the money part in just a minute in terms of calculations, because this child has been with him for a long time, and to go without any sort of financial assistance, and based on what you've turned in, you've made money, and you have not given anything to him for your child, it's absurd.
I've been throwing money his way, and I don't know what he's been doing with it, because I make over $85,000 a year.
Excuse me?
Over $85,000 a year.
You make over $85,000
Over
a year.
$85,000
She hasn't
a
given
year,
you
and
any
I've
money,
been-
sir?
Not too much, and really,
Not too-
the thing is,
This dude is lying.
The thing is-
lying.
Excuse me, I can't listen to both of y'all at the same time. I have 2 ears, but I only can listen to one person
well,
at
the
a
thing
time.
is,
Now the courtroom turns to money, and things get tense. The father highlights the disparity. She earns over $85,000 a year, but hasn't consistently helped. The judge isn't just listening to excuses, she's looking for real responsibility. This is a classic clash of fairness versus neglect. Can you imagine paying all expenses alone while the other parent walks away?
well, she's all free pursuing her career. I have to watch the child.
Wait a minute, what kind of, ma'am,
Well,
please.
it's hard to find a job and take care of a kid.
What kind of career does she have?
She's an esthetician.
Okay.
Eyelashes, taking care of people's eyelashes.
Okay.
She makes pretty good money at it, actually. She's good at her job.
And
I
she
would
worked
give her
hard
that.
for it too.
However,
Ma'am.
diapers and...
Excuse me, sir. All this extra and this attitude, and have an attitude in here, okay? Yes, it's right. So I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit, okay? Thanks. Go ahead, sir.
And our 10-year-old is a grown boy, and he has a lot of things he'd like to do.
Here's the emotional twist. The mother is a successful esthetician, building her career, while the father is stuck raising their son. The judge asks, what kind of career keeps a parent away? It's not just about money. It's about presence, priorities, and accountability. Courtroom drama hits a human level here. Dreams versus duty.
And it's very hard for me. I don't want to get any government assistance. I would like to do it as best as I can on my own. However, I can't go back to school and take care of our son, and have a job and run a business is very hard. And
I imagine so.
It is.
I imagine so. What type of expenses does your son have them?
He has normal childhood expenses, food.
Is he involved in extracurricular activities?
Yes, he likes to read. He likes games. I like to keep him with.
Tensions flare as attitudes clash. The father, the mother, and even the judge have to navigate tempers and respect. The judge calls for calm because no legal decision can land if everyone's yelling. This is a reminder that courtroom demeanor can sway perception, even when the law is clear.
Electronics and things, spark his interest.
What type of extracurricular activities?
He likes go-karts, motorcycles. He likes race cars, train sets, video games. He likes going out to the park, going to the lake, and all that.
Ma'am, do you hear all of that? All of that costs money.
It sure does. And like he said, I've been
Raising a growing boy on your own is no joke. The father lists expenses, school, extracurriculars, and everyday needs, and the judge weighs the burden. The mother hasn't been consistent in helping, and the court is highlighting how much work one parent can take on alone. This isn't theoretical, it's the real cost of single parenting.
Throwing money their way.
Every now and then, it hasn't been consistent.
It's not very consistent.
And it clearly cannot be consistent, otherwise you wouldn't have a reason to be here.
Does he have a job? Can you ask him that question?
Ma'am, you know what? He's taking care of the child.
Doing what though?
The child lives with him, correct?
Correct.
Right. So whether he works or not, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that he is raising you all's child, and you're not doing anything consistently. So we're gonna make that change.
According to him though, right?
I wanna see you do the same after I finish with these calculations. Okay, so who carries health insurance?
Obviously not him.
Do you carry it?
The judge makes a critical point. Consistency is everything. Even if the mother has thrown money their way, it hasn't been reliable. Raising a child requires stable support, not sporadic generosity. This is where law meets life. What's fair isn't just about intent, it's about action.
Do you carry health insurance for the child?
Ask him.
Do you carry health insurance for
all the information?
Ma'am.
Well, see, that's the problem. I have a hard time communicating with her. Communication.
I'm having a hard time communicating with her, so I can't even imagine what you have to deal with and talking to her about the child.
And he just wants to know where his mother is and why she doesn't want to be part of our lives. She doesn't want to come around. Why she wasn't be involved in any of his after-school activities.
That is a legitimate concern. That is a legitimate concern.
Know where his mother is.
Who pays health insurance for the child?
Well, the health insurance, it's kind of hard right now.
He doesn't have any health insurance coverage right now.
He has no health insurance.
Please.
So we're going to fix that right now. So
now, health insurance becomes a focal point. The child currently has none, which is a huge risk. The judge orders the mother to provide coverage within 30 days. This is a reminder that parental obligations extend beyond cash. Basic protections for the child matter just as much. No one gets a pass on that.
According to your own testimony and your tax returns and your 1099s, it does equate to about $85,000 a year. So what we're going to do is order you to pay child support. Based on your gross, it comes out to $7,083.33. And right now the child isn't covered on any sort of health insurance coverage, so you're also going to be responsible for obtaining health insurance for the child, okay? And I'm gonna order you do that within 30 days. That's what I have your net resources at $5,138.10. So your child support obligation monthly, and giving you credit, how many other children did you say?
I have 4.
4, okay. So giving you credit for your other children, your child support obligation comes out to $698.78.
Here comes the numbers game. Based on her income and obligations, the court calculates child support, $698 monthly, plus retroactive payments for past years. Retroactive child support is tough, but fair. It acknowledges that the father carried the financial burden alone. Legal clarity meets emotional reality here.
And I'm also going to order you pay back support to this man. He requested in his paperwork that you pay back support to him. It's known as retroactive child support. In Texas, it can go back the last 4 years. So in calculating what your monthly child support obligation should be for the past 4 years, child support back pay is $33,541.41. And I'm gonna have you repay that monthly at $1,000. So your total monthly obligation is $1,698.78.
Court isn't messing around. She owes $33,500 in back support, paid monthly on top of ongoing obligations. This ensures the father and child aren't left in financial limbo. Imagine learning your parent has a decade of missed responsibilities, and now the court has to balance justice with practicality.
For child support obligation. Any questions about that?
As long as he get a job, stop living off of me.
You know what, ma'am? He can't be living off of you if you haven't given him anything consistently.
That's according to him.
Okay, well, you haven't provided me with anything different. Okay, so, exactly. Is there anything further, sir?
No.
Finally, the judge wraps it up. The mother will pay, the child will be covered, and the father can focus on raising his son without constant financial stress. Courtroom drama meets life lessons. Responsibility isn't optional. How would you feel if you were in either parent's shoes?
Not too much. As long as she doesn't want to be around and she's willing to financially help support him, then maybe I can go off and further my education and be a better father and mother.
Sounds good to me. So, if there's nothing further from either of you, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you know what, ma'am, cut it.
This case shows the heavy realities of parenting, money, and accountability. A father steps up alone, the mother steps away, and the court restores balance. If this case stunned you too, drop your take in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for more courtroom drama like this. These aren't just numbers, they're lives, emotions, and real consequences.